What's going on, YouTube? JB's Game Store back with another opening. Today we're opening the Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem box. If you watched my previous video, I did open a mystery box that I purchased on eBay, and this box was included. I didn't want to make that other video take too long, so I wanted to make a second video with the Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem box, separate from the mystery box. So let's get into this thing and see what we can pull. I know this has been out for a little bit, but there's definitely some cards that I'm interested in. So let's rip into this thing and see what we can get. Hopefully we can get a Starlight in here. It's not super common to get a Starlight. You don't get one in every box. And then the chibi arts are kind of the special art of the set. So let's pull all of these cards. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull them all out. All right. Which I actually believe I'm looking for a Dragon Maid changeover, I believe is what it's called. So we've got DDCL Surveyor, Dirac Velo, we got Zeroa the Magistus, so that's cool. Dragon Maid, Sehembra, and Jim Elephant. We've got Onomatopia, which I'm tired of seeing printed. Absorb Fusion. Orcust Symbol Skeleton. Necros Mirror. Number 69 Heraldry Crest. And I forgot to mention, in this set you do have the little stamps that they'll put at the bottom. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a nice little touch to just kind of change things up, but not go too crazy. And it's definitely something new as opposed to kind of the quarter century rare is very similar to the Starlight Rare. So while it was a new rarity, it wasn't really that crazy. Fabled Behemoth. We've got Tidal Dragon Ruler of Water Falls. We've got Vera Magic, Lacrima of Light, Orcus Nightmare with the stamp, and Motor Kaiser. I guess I should pull this out, but I already have my play set that I wanted for a fun Witchcrafter deck that I had. And the Magistus is also a decent deck to mess around with for fun. We got number 8 Heraldric King, Gem Knight Nephirim, Orcust Heartpourer again, Necros of was it Clausolus? Which I just took my Necros deck apart, and then we've got another Motor Kaiser. Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli. What is it? Lapis Lazuli? Some of these names. Necros Kaleidoscope. We got a Chibi Junk Warrior. There we go. So you can see at least what the Chibi looks like. We've got the Punk Amazing Dragon and Fabled Realms Revival. Gem Knight Prismora. Ojama Trio. I actually really wanted this one, so glad to get this card. I have all of the Ojama stuff, so that's going to be going to the collection for sure. We've got Nightmare Unicorn with the stamp on the bottom. Gem Knight Lazuli. Oh, Triple Tactics Talent. So I'm just going to put that to the side because that is a staple card. That's good to always have as many of those as possible. And especially right now, there's so many decks that can play on your turn. It's really just an hour turn kind of meta. It allows you to, use the Triple Tactics talents more often. So it's definitely a way more playable card than it has been in some other past format. We've got Necroequip Princess, which is a good card to have for any of the Fiendsmith players. We've got Unchained Soul of Anguish. We've got Lib the World Key Blade Master. We've got Punk Ogre Dancer and Call of the Earthbound. Title, World Legacy World Wand. Oh, we got a Starlight Rare. Check that out. Oh my god. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Chibi Art Starlight Rare. Well, the mystery box got even better, but of course, it's not a guarantee you get one of these, so definitely a bonus though for me here. We've got Heraldic Beast Aberconway and Necros Cycle. So I believe these are rarity upgrades for a lot of the Necros cards. I would have to look at mine again, but I believe that is the case. So Starlight Rare. Very excited about the Starlight Rare Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Chibi Art. And we've still got over half a box left. So Onomatopia, Gem Knight Master Diamond, Gem Knight Hollow Core, which I believe is a set exclusive. I believe this was a new print. And so is this. What a pack. Rising Scale, Noah Punk. The last time I was playing, I would switch between a Punk. I think actually Punk was the last deck I was playing, because I played like 2 or 3 weeks during a time period after Tier Limits, because I was playing Tier Limits. At one point I played that for maybe like a month and I had to take a break. And then I came back for a few weeks and played a Punk deck. So I'm just going to put that off to the side. Rising Scale was a really good hit for that. That's probably, I believe it might be the best hit in the pack for the stamps and the ultra rares, possibly, unless it's dropped drastically from the last time I checked. But we have Gym Turtle, Crowley, which I wanted Crowley because this is actually one of the cards that will be seeing play. The Magistus stuff whenever the sport comes out. I believe it is Dracotel, if I recall correctly. So definitely nice to get the secret rare. I had, I believe, a super, I think, of that card. We've got Longirsu. We got Fabled Realms Revive and number S38 Titanic Galaxy. Scale Surveyor, Extra Surveyor, Emilia Dance, Priestess of the Necros, so Necros support. We've got Foxy Tune and Fabled Gamajan. I believe I have all of the stamped Punk cards already at 3s, but I'll have to check that after the video. Gem Knight Ruby, True Draco Heritage, Noah Punk Foxy Tune, Fabled Gamajan, Gem Merchant. We still have a decent bit of packs here to do. Heraldic Beast Unicorn, Gem Knight Alexandrite. Oh, we brought Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Another solid hit. This is a card that has seen play. If people are playing any normal monsters like Blue Eyes, then that is a card that you will have in your deck. I did forget that the Primite cards were in here, so there's a couple decent Primite hits in here. So let's see what else we can get to wrap up this video. We've probably got at least 10 more packs left. So Heraldry Reborn. So far this opening has been great. Masterpiece. Great little card. We've got Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, which I already have a stamped version. Avermax is, one of the faces of the Crusadia. It is the main one. So let's see. And that is a deck that I played for a while. That's probably one of my more fun decks. I use it on Master Duel sometimes. If you watch my Gladiator Beast deck list profile, you'll probably see my Crusadia deck listed, on the screen there. So Necros Divine Mirror, Twin Pillars of Ice, Necros of Metaltron, Dragon Maid Downtime, Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn. So I haven't seen the Dragon Maid changeover yet. I do believe it's a stamp card though, so it's not super common, but that is the card we are looking for. Revelation of Hope, Primite Drill Beam, so another Primite card. Very nice to have. Orcus Nightmare again. I keep getting the duplicate copies of things, I would really like to get the one stamped card that I want, Drac Megalo, Advanced Heraldry Art. But surely with all these packs left, we'll get there. We'll get at least one, surely. Gem Knight Ruby, Giganoto, Giganoto, Necros Metaltron again. So we've got some decent bit of the support for the Necros. I might have to rebuild that deck. Parlor Dragon Maid, Motor Kaiser. I already have my playset of Parlors, all with the stamp as well. We got Dirac Impact. We got another Vera Magic Lacrima of Light. We got a Wagon, Necros of Decisive Armor, and Herald of Purple Light. Necros Kaleidoscope, Dirac Giganoto, Dark Paladin, Chibi Art. I have not seen that one before in person, so that's pretty cool. Always love the old school cards where they kind of try to do something a little fresh with it. And I am one of the people that do enjoy the chibi art, so I appreciate it. Punk Jam Drive Dragon, and Drax Stego. Onomatopoeia, Absorb Fusion again, Dragon Maid Lorpar, Call of the Earthbound, Herald of Orange Light. I feel like every one of these boxes just always has cards that are just damaged, you know, causing it to either be light or moderately played. It just seemed to be a thing. I opened, before I started doing YouTube videos, I opened 3 boxes of this set for my store. But let's see, we got Spider Shark, Unchained Soul of Anguish, True Draco Apocalypse, Galatea Orcus Automation, and Gem Knight Crystal. The Fabled Behemoth, Burner, Dragon Ruler of Sparks. We got Dingirsu, Gem Elephant, Gem Knight Topaz. 2 packs left. Still looking for the changeover. Hoping I don't have to just buy a 50-cent card online. Scrap Garage, Twin Pillars of Ice, another Drill Beam, Orcus Brass Bombard, and Magia Magic Thunder of Judgment. So last pack. Come on, we need the changeover. I don't feel like I'm asking for that much. Not asking for a second Starlight or anything crazy. So last pack, we've got Dirac, Velfido, Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. We got Nurse Dragon Maid, so it is a Dragon Maid card, just not the one that I needed. Gem Knight Topaz, and Heraldic Beast Burner's Falcon. So I appreciate you guys for watching. That was a fun opening. You know, every pack has a secret. So we've got the chibi arts. So we got those, and then we've got the Starlight Rare. So we've got 3 chibi arts out of everything, and the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon being the Starlight Rare, which in my 3 boxes I opened, I actually didn't pull any Starlight Rares. So definitely excited that I at least finally pulled a Starlight Rare out of this set, because I didn't pull any out of the mini boxes either. And I can't even tell you how many mini boxes I opened, but it was a lot. And then the Rising Scale, which I'm excited about for myself. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.